What an incredible way to end this game, man. What an incredible way to end the Premier League weekend matches. This is insane. Liverpool versus Manchester City literally lived up to expectation. First half wasn't great, I will say that. But there's a lot of controversy that went on through this match, and there's a lot of things that's going on. So we're going to talk all about this, and it's incredible. So buckle up and sit tight, and let's go. So first of all, let's start with Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola has played 9 matches at Anfield. He's won 1, he's drawn 3, and lost 5. So this gave him just 1 victory at Anfield until today he broke the curse and Manchester City deciding to win 2-1. But not deciding to win, but you know what I mean in that sense, right? I didn't know what to expect with this game because it was filled with so much things going on. I suspected that Pep Guardiola and his team is going to come short. And for sure, I thought that was the case, and this is how it's going to happen. The game was going to go potentially 0-0, or Liverpool somehow grind out a win at Anfield because they are very good at home. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Liverpool came out with 0 points. Manchester City came out with 3 points. Nothing to scoff about that. It sounds like a good day if you're a Manchester City fan, and which is fantastic. So, with all that being said, here are the key things. Final match, Liverpool 1, Manchester 3 in the Premier League today, so which is wonderful. Dominic Soboslai's fantastic, insane free kick. Like I wanted to put this clip here for you guys, but I'm scared that it might get taken down. But what an incredible free kick. One of the few, like, he scored 3 free kicks this month, calendar year alone. That's how insane it is. He's so good at free kick. There's no way Donnarumma could not move. Donnarumma could not even sniff it because that ball was swerving. It went in and out like that. It was just incredible free kick for Soboslai, which I genuinely think that was the way to go about it, and that's the way to like amp up the stuff. So Liverpool is up 1-0, and you would think, being at home, Liverpool would have seen out this win and see this grind out, and because it does look like Liverpool was having that momentum, which was fantastic. But lo and behold, around the 84 minutes, Liverpool got caught sleeping, and for some reason, Erling Haaland had the ball, and Bernardo Silva followed through the late run and have a little stretched in and tapped it in, equalizing for Manchester City 1-1. Now we have a ball game, and this is where you think, okay, this might end up the 1-1. Both parties decided to go into, take it home 1-1 and keep going. That still leaves Manchester City with 1 point, at least still contending for the title race and trying to catch Arsenal. But that's not the case because there's a controversial penalty that was won against Liverpool, and Manchester City decided, like the ref said, that was a foul, which is true. Alisson came out and literally didn't go for the ball, and literally took out a player. So, by all means, that is a PK. If it's outside the box, that's a free kick. It will call a foul. It is deemed a foul. I know it's going to be a lot of conversation about it. I know a lot of people are going to talk about this and try to state, oh my God, this is not a foul. Alisson did commit the foul. That is a PK. No and if about it. Erling Haaland stepped up and converted the penalty in the 90-plus minutes and literally sealed the win for Manchester City. Now, here's the thing. Soboslai got a red card. He was sent off because there was a breakaway, and he was tugging on Erling Haaland's shirts because the ball, Liverpool got caught on the counter, and because they're trying to send everybody up. Alisson was not in goal because he was all the way up trying to get one last heroic goal in to tie the game. But unfortunately, that was not the case. That did not happen. That did not go well for them. And Soboslai, even though regardless, played fantastic game, had to get a red card because they pulled Haaland because he was the last man on before goal, and then that happened. Which, in a sense, I wish the referee would have just not intervened and let that just be a goal because the ball was going in anyway, and and Manchester City scored regardless, and that should have been it. But unfortunately, that was not the case. That's fine. Soberside got sent off because that's what VAR was saying, and saying that's the case. This is what we're reviewing, and this is what we're doing, which is crazy because this is the late drama. Like, a lot of things unfold in the last 20th minute. And that's how incredible it is. The last 10, like I would say 15 minutes. The last 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes is where things just went, boom, explode. Because goals start showing up, drama starts showing up, red cards start showing up, penalties start. This is just a fantastic end of the Premier League. And this is where you think, it's great because City control large portion of the match, but it does look like Liverpool eventually started taking charge in the second half and start looking more dominant, and they came out looking like a completely different team from the first half, which was fantastic. You want to see that, but City, kudos to them. You gotta knock out the champs to be the champ. So by them Liverpool giving them hopes, this is what happened. You hate to be a Arsenal fan right now seeing this, but it's just how it is. I personally thought like Liverpool was going to score another goal, but unfortunately that was not the case. That did not happen. And, Manchester City see it through. Pep finally got his second win at Anfield, and that's insane. In 10 matches, only had 2 wins at Anfield, which, in a sense, if you look at it and you see how things are, it's crazy. Erling Haaland did not have a good stellar game. You can say that first half was okay, not here and there. Second half, even throughout second half, didn't get the ball much, wasn't doing a whole lot of much towards it, but eventually decided, hey, I need to do something. They're paying me the big bucks. I'm the striker. I'm so like impactful, right? One, the header that leads to Bernardo Silva's goal to equalize was a huge contributing factor into that match. And the second one, converting the PK that Alisson decided to take out one of the Manchester City's players, makes it chef's kiss. So all in all, to say, Soberside's goal was amazing. Let's summarize this. Soberside's goal free kick was phenomenal. One of the best. I think he's absolutely one of the best free kick taker right now. And you can tell me nothing about that. That happened. Bernardo Silva scored to equalize for Man City, so it becomes 1-1. We all know Pep Guardiola doesn't have a great track record at Anfield, but so somehow, somewhere, Man City with Haaland at the helm finished it 2-1 in the PK. Say what you want about the PK. You can call it controversial, you can call it weak, you can call it whatever you want. Man City stays alive to fight for the title against Arsenal.